It is a chilly night here in the northeastern U.S., but we've got some football to keep us warm at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Baltimore Ravens.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll run with a former Super Bowl hero. It's James White. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Brought down at the 30.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Newton. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Newton. He hits White, complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They're going to be stopped up on this 1st down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And he'll have his man, that's Edelman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Good.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down.
At the 46.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And a fast footwork by White. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
32-yard line.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line.
Judon there on
a gain of 3, 2nd down.
Pick up of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, Newton will find his tight end here, Asiasi. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. A shotgun snap for Newton. Flushed out right to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
2nd and 8. Now it's Newton. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Joe
from 8 yards out. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. If they keep doing that in the fourth quarter, that's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Room here to run. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
First play of the drive, excellent run. Just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. That'll be complete to Dobbins. The first down screen pass, good for 5. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught at the 10. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 50 yards. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson taking it in. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Someone really wanted to be in the lead here because that's a heck of a gamble, isn't it? You're down 1, you kick it, you got a tie ball game. Instead, they fake it. And I keep coming back to this every time I see it. Remember, if you're faking an extra point now, the ball snapped at the 15-yard line.
You're giving up 13 yards as opposed to just lining up at the 2 and saying you're going to go for 2.
You're running a big play, lots of yardage for 1 extra point. That's a heck of a gamble, but it paid off in this case.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
On the handoff, it's Michel. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
That's good for the Patriots.
A play fake to Michel. Now Newton rolling to his right. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And he'll actually lose 6 yards on the return, but I don't think they care. They've got the football back. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their key.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. He just joined the double-digit party with that last pick. He now has 10 on the season.
And that takes a great amount of skill, study, a tad bit of luck. The bottom line, he's had a heck of a season.
Now a pass dropped off here for James White. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A tight one. 8-7 our score after one on EA Sports.
Ravens 8, Patriots 7.
On first down, Newton. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Edelman.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the Ravens' 19-yard line.
A give. This is Michelle. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
The line of scrimmage.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
Patriots.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
At the 1-yard line.
And Newton's going to keep it. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. After the run, Newton going to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Justin Matabike in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Now Newton on 3rd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
This will be caught by Brown, and he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
It's 3rd down. And 1 yard to go.
They tried to throw on 2nd down. Unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. He's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. He has enough for the first down on the keeper, a gain of 6.
And a Raven first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First down, Ravens.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Now that was a designed run. Now remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. It's caught, Smith. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Complete.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
their 49-yard line.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 37. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7, our score. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Well, partner, this drive has been a model of efficiency. They've done everything they've wanted to. And the defensive guys, they've got to be getting frustrated. They can't figure out how to get off the field.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
Justin Tucker.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there. And that'll bring up second down.
He was covered by...
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Newton. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. It's caught. Jones. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts.
Good.
As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Newton. Through an opening, and there he goes. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
But he is not going to make it into the end zone. They stop him short, so they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down, Baltimore.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
Jackson's pass.
Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it second down.
It's a gain of
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
At the 43-yard line.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, first down.
Gain of 11 on the play.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode. Really try and put...
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. Touchdown number 15 on the year. As the Ravens push further out in front. And Jackson throwing once more. And he's not going to make it to the goal line. They've been perfect on the night in 2-point conversions, but not here, as this time they come up empty. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
The Pats at the line ready to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They fake the give. Newton. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Matthew Judon in there to take him down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Matt Judon, his 2nd sack of the night.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Recovered by the
Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at their own 42. And he'll hand this to Michel to get things started. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Michel, the ball carrier.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
On the stop.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
And 7 at the 37.
A shotgun snap for Newton. It's complete. James White. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be 4th down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Cam Newton is one of the most athletic, most unique quarterbacks we've ever seen. And his athleticism doesn't just show up when he's flipping over guys. It shows up even on plays as simple as quarterback sneaks.
Play action. It's Newton. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
I think we could all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down. Newton flush to his right. That is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. We're back now in Foxborough. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Again, Newton. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Devin Asiasi, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots get a score closer. Cam Newton now getting his guys ready to go for the 2-point try. To the air again, Newton. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Score, Ravens 28.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. He's going to keep it again. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
He was brought down by...
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
On third down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's...
Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. That is the play they needed in a two-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Now following the interception, here's Newton. And this is caught at the 8. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
That's good.
23 yards, the final tally. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Here's Newton. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this carries into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And that'll set them back 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 67 yards.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second.
This time Jackson will throw it.
It's 9 yards.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there, but it's going to be second down. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Newton eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. New England on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Down. The Ravens able to get to him. Matt Judon able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a fair catch called for and made right on the 45-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance in this one. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football and be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And it sort of goes without saying that's the risk of running the option play. You can put the ball on the ground. They did there and turned it over.
So true, because you've got so many different decisions that have to be made. Are you handing the ball off inside, or are you just keeping it yourself? Are you pitching it to your trail guy? And sometimes you get caught in between, and you're a little indecisive on the play, and it turns into the ball on the ground. Fortunately enough, they weren't able to.
And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So now after the sack, Cam of the Patriots going to look up at a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Newton. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's the rookie linebacker, Patrick Queen. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you could hear it all the way up up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
It's a
2nd and 3 from the 9.
2nd and 3.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. This will be caught at about the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And that one goes virtually nowhere. Tried to fake extra point, but nothing comes of it.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
At the 9-yard line.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro Stephon Gilmore.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own.
One last throw here for Newton. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Ravens 42.
A big offense.